Do you know that some people do not have that little voice in their head narrating their thoughts? For someone who has this little voice, also known as an internal monologue, it's hard to imagine how people like that would exist. Let's explore this fascinating world of internal monologue, or the lack of it. First off, let's break down what an internal monologue is. For many of us, it's that inner voice that chats away in our minds, helping us process thoughts, plan our day, and even rehearse conversations. But did you know that not everyone experiences this? Yep, it's true. Some people have little to no internal monologue. Instead of thinking in words, they might think in images, concepts, or even feelings. This difference in thought processing is completely normal and just one of the many ways our brains can work. So, why do some people lack an internal monologue? It's all about how our brains are wired. Research suggests that it's linked to the way different parts of our brain communicate. The prefrontal cortex, which is involved in complex thinking and self-reflection, plays a key role here. For some people, the connections that generate verbal thoughts might not be as strong or as active. But don't worry, this doesn't mean anything is wrong. It's just a different way of experiencing thoughts. Think of it as having different software for the same hardware. Some people run on a more visual or sensory-based operating system. People who don't have a constant internal monologue often describe their thinking process as more intuitive. They might visualize scenarios or rely on gut feelings rather than a running commentary. This can be just as effective, sometimes even more so, in problem solving and creativity. Now you might be wondering, how do these people read or plan if they don't talk to themselves? Great question. They still read and plan, but often use different strategies. For example, they might picture the storyline while reading or use mental imagery to organize their day. Interestingly, this lack of an internal monologue is also linked to mindfulness and meditation practices. People who meditate often work to quiet their inner voice and focus on the present moment. So those without an internal monologue might naturally find it easier to stay in the moment. At the end of the day, whether you have a constant internal monologue or not, is just another way our diverse minds function. So next time you catch yourself chatting away in your head or picturing your thoughts, remember, our brains are amazing and work in incredible ways. Thanks for tuning in. And if you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more curious content. Stay curious, everyone.